Making a small country home feel soulful isn't about size but about spirit. In this subheading we'll discuss how to make smart use of limited space. Hanging shelves made from old wood, storage made from crates, and multifunctional furniture like folding tables or wall shelves with storage boxes. Use neutral colors like beige, wood brown, and dark green to create a spacious and warm feel. Add vintage details. A windmill-shaped wall clock, flannel curtains, and hand-knitted pillows for a warm touch. This trend also points to minimalism with soul. Not too much stuff, but each piece has meaning. Perfect for those who want to create a relaxing space full of stories without having to rebuild their home. "2025 brings back a love of meaningful places, not just beautiful but meaningful. Grandmacore isn't just a trend, it's a resistance to the fast-paced, instant lifestyle. In this video we'll explore how to incorporate elements like old family photos, 1970s calendars, or old keys as wall decor. This style invites us to slow down, reflect, and appreciate the past. Behind it all lies a philosophy. Home isn't a place to live but a place to live. Use natural light with sheer curtains, a mini fire pit, and wood-scented candles to enhance the atmosphere. This is what makes this trend timeless. Beauty in simplicity is the essence of the Grandmacore cottage aesthetic. In this subheading, we'll discuss how to incorporate furniture from the past without looking like a museum piece. Use old wood that doesn't need painting, a hollowed-out wooden dining table, or plush chairs in vintage fabric. The key touch: a warm, clean feel. Don't overclean. Allow for a few stains or scratches, as that's what makes it feel real. Add worn-out knit pillows, slightly faded curtains, and strategically placed dried flowers. It's not about perfection but about meaningful presence. Farmhouse cottage style in 2025 is no longer just about wood and stone walls. It's about stories. Here we'll explore how to make a small kitchen feel like a family gathering place from Grandma's time. Use an old cast-iron stove, round pot holders on the wall, and unfinished wood shelves. Focus on sound, the clatter of pots cooking, the slow ticking of a wall clock. This trend also emphasizes sustainability. Upcycling cans, reclaiming fabric for tablecloths, even glass bottles for lamps. It's a beautiful and vibrant form of slow living. English country houses are certainly a major source of inspiration, but that doesn't mean you have to copy them literally. In this subheading, we'll discuss how to adapt the English feel to the context of a small house in Indonesia or a big city. Focus on large windows with wooden slats, worn brick walls, and patterned wooden floors. Use classic floral motifs, but in softer colors: cream, light gray, and mint green. Don't forget to add accessories like a wall clock with tree-shaped hour markers or a rural landscape painting. It's not about historical accuracy but about creating atmosphere. Imagine a space that feels like something out of an old movie: swinging chairs, gently moving curtains, and the sound of keys being unlocked. In this subheading, we'll discuss how to create a childlike yet elegant world. Use vintage kitchen utensils, small ceramic figurines, and vintage wooden paintings. Choose old toys as decorations: rag dolls, wooden cars. This isn't just for kids, it's for anyone who still believes in small miracles. This trend teaches life doesn't have to be serious. Sometimes all it takes is laughter and a plate of cookies. Combine pastel colors like creamy brown, light rose, and dull beige, with subtle gold accents on picture frames. The soft glow from wooden backlighting or high-grade candles creates a magical atmosphere. Perfect furnishings don't have to be. The important thing is that each item tells a story. This isn't just ordinary decoration, but rather the embodiment of memories that feel tangible. A sweet and pretty space doesn't have to be overly sweet. Here we'll discuss how to create a rustic fairy tale-like bedroom. Creamy pink unpainted furniture patterned wood floors. Use sheer curtains with small floral motifs, a bed with wooden beams and a nightlight made from an old tin can. Avoid too tidy. Leave a few fallen pillows or an open book on the table. This is a place not just for sleeping but for dreaming. Add accents like dried flowers in a glass vase, a wooden wall clock and a 1940s calendar. Focus on handmade touches, hand-knitted items, quotes from old books or slightly faded curtains. Every detail creates a sense of emotional calm. It's not just about visual beauty, but about a warm and meaningful presence. Take a virtual tour of a typical cottage home filled with details unseen on the outside. From the kitchen with its wood-burning stove to the porch with its old wooden chairs, every corner tells a story. Notice the flow of light, the way shadows play on the worn wooden walls. In this tour, we'll reveal how the arrangement of furniture creates a natural flow, and how a single small object, like an old calendar on the wall or an old dress on a hanger, brings a space to life. It's not about visual beauty but about presence. Use worn furniture, aged fabrics and imperfect accessories, because that's what makes it real. This trend teaches us, beauty often emerges from the unplanned, from the unorganized. It's a journey into an unhurried world, waiting to be slowly explored. True happiness sometimes isn't in the big city, but in a small home filled with memories. In this subheading, we'll discuss how to feel comfortable not because of expensive furniture, but because of the space that welcomes us. Use knitted pillows, worn curtains, and a wire chandelier. Focus on small rituals. Reading a book in the afternoon, enjoying tea in a pot of earthenware, or listening to old music. Grandmacore teaches that true home is a place that embraces us. Add the sounds of nature, the wind in the window or the rustling of twigs in the yard, to enhance the cozy and peaceful atmosphere. Make home like a hug, soft, warm, and always available. Thanks for wandering through the vintage heart of home with me. Until next time, stay warm, stay inspired.